Hello everyone, I'm gonna do my Valentine's Day makeup look right now. It's not that light outside, so it's gonna be like evening makeup. I've done my hair already. I'm wearing like this nice and beautiful, gorgeous golden headband. So I was thinking I'm gonna add some gold like everywhere. So I'll put like my necklaces as well. I was thinking like maybe I'll add a little bit of gold on my eyes as well, but we will see, because obviously I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm just I just do how I feel. But look at this headband, isn't that gorgeous? It is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely fantastic. It would look nice on the dark hair as well. I even kind of feel sorry that my roots are not dark at the moment, because that would stand out even more. I mean, with the lights on it, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Handmade, by the way. Let's start with the makeup. I'm gonna prep my skin. I mean, I washed my face already. I'm gonna apply some cream on it. To prep my skin, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. By the way, I'm gonna use pretty much all the makeup is gonna be by Charlotte Tilbury. It's just my favorite. I'm obsessed with it at the moment. I'm gonna put it everywhere on my neck, and then I'm gonna be moving from the center towards my ears, applying it like everywhere, spreading it all over my face. I'm gonna do massage at the moment because I don't want my skin to become red. I just want it to look glowy. I'm gonna prep my lip as well. For this I'm gonna use Make lip oil. It's nice and you don't need a lot. It's like you're chewing a candy. I'm gonna use some eye cream around my eyes, and for this I'm gonna I will be using Avant eye final touch. This one I got from one of the beauty boxes. I think it was Look Fantastic beauty box, and the original price of it I think was £96 for this eye cream. It's just like when you get it in a beauty box, you don't get that nice package, because I googled it, and originally it comes like in a nice little jar, but in a beauty box you get it like in this tube. But as long as it's the same cream inside, I don't really care. I suppose. Don't go very close to your eyes, by the way. That's something I figured out recently. So you apply eye cream on your orbits, actually on your bones, and you just allow cream to like absorb and to work towards your eyes, because skin around your eyes is very, very thin, so you don't really want to touch it, stretch it, tap it with no need. That was quite interesting. That was something new I've learned recently. By the way, I've learned it from of course I do have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury makeup, so and right now Charlotte Tilbury, like online, they do these online whatever is like lessons. Obviously it's all advertisement of Charlotte Tilbury products, but because I have loads of them, you can get some tips. So that's where I got it. So yeah, if someone is interested, you just go online on their websites or something, you just book it with your email, they send you a link, and then when time comes you just log in and you watch it. Actually, one is today. I opened my magic box with all the, it's not all, I have some on the side as well. I mean, my husband is laughing. He's saying like I have a whole Charlotte Tilbury store here, and probably he's not that far away from truth. Because it's an evening look, I think I'm gonna use my airbrush flawless foundation, I have it in the shade Free Neutral, so that's what I'm gonna use. Because I used cream, I find it like I don't really need to prime my skin anymore. So far I'm gonna use 1 pump of foundation. Let's see if I will need any more. Oi! All over my face, and then I'm just gonna blend it in with my foundation brush. I love it. This one is by MAC. I think it's nice. This foundation, by the way, airbrush flawless, airbrush filter, whatever. Airbrush flawless. This one, airbrush flawless foundation, is definitely medium to full coverage, so you need to be very careful with it. I wouldn't really use it for a day look, because I think for a day look it's a little bit too much. I have another one, and it's Magic foundation, and I find for myself that it's better for the day look. It's not as thick as this one, so I don't use this one very often. I think it makes my skin a little bit warmer than it is at the moment, but because sometimes I use a fake tan, I didn't want it to be like very pale. So when I use a fake tan, like it doesn't match my skin, I don't mind. I don't mind if it makes it a little bit warmer than it is at the moment. Actually, I should probably get another tone of this foundation, but I don't really feel like that's something I want to spend money now. So I was actually thinking to use concealer, but I think now I'm not gonna use it, because I think that's enough. It covered everything what I wanted it to cover. Maybe even a little bit more. All right, with airbrush flawless foundation, I saw a tip the other day from a makeup artist, from Charlotte Tilbury's makeup artist, and she was recommended to use it as a primer on the eyelids as well. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I will just tap in into my eyelids. You need just a teeny tiny bit. I'm using my ring finger. I'm just tapping it in. Yeah, sorry, I will be looking in the mirror more often, because I keep looking at the camera, and then I don't look in the camera, then I just look at like on my picture, just to make sure that I'm doing it right. So I'm actually using it like a mirror then, and I don't want to. For my brows, I'm gonna use MAC brow pencil. It was like for the blonde hair, because bearing in mind that I have my bleached hair, so I don't really want my brows to be way too dark. But with brows, I'm just kind of following my natural shape. I don't really like to overdraw them a lot, maybe just a little bit, and I kind of try to just like draw those hairs in between mine, so fill them in. Not like to draw a shape, but more just like to fill in those gaps in between of my hair. So that's why I kind of do this like motions. That was a tip from another makeup artist, from a lady. She was doing like a charity lesson, I think in October. it cost like £10, and it was like less is more makeup, and charity was for the breast cancer. So yeah, breast cancer foundation. Don't know how much she raised though, but it was a makeup artist who did my makeup on my wedding day. So I do really like her. That's, by the way, how I found out about Charlotte Tilbury, because when I came for a try on makeup, she said she found my like lipstick for me, and she recommended me to buy one for a wedding day, just so I can top up my lipstick whenever I feel I need it, like after my makeup is done. So she recommended me lipstick and lip gloss from Charlotte Tilbury, both, and she said like, oh, I do really love this makeup. And actually she has done my try on makeup with Charlotte Tilbury products as well, and one of them was like Eyes to Mesmerize. That's what I'm gonna use now. And I actually saw it and I was like, I kind of really like that as well, because it looked absolutely gorgeous on my eyes. And I was like, should I try it myself? I didn't get the shades right though. I get them a bit darker than they were on my eyes, but I thought that's the match, but no, it wasn't. But I still like them, and I've used them even if they were a little bit darker. The brow pencil she was recommending, I actually do have it as well, but I just didn't want to use it at the moment, like right now. It was Benefit, but precisely my brow pencil. It's a good one. I'm gonna use some brow gel as well, and I'm gonna use like Saint Lax. It was in one of the beauty boxes because I don't really have brow gel, but I want them to be a little bit more fluffy, especially here, the very beginning. So I'm gonna use a little bit of a brow gel. This one is transparent one, so I'm not that bothered where I'm drawing it. Now I'm ready to apply Eyes to Mesmerize in Champagne. So I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid. It's a creamy texture, but when you apply it just looks so nice. What I find it's good with this champagne color, that was from the Makeup Look Less is More. You can apply it all over your lid, like up to your eyebrow, because it doesn't have like a particular strong color. It's just like looks so natural. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I have a feeling like this one, Bella Sophia, is gonna be for that. Let me close. And this one is a Copper Charge. That's the one, that's the other. Oh yeah, this one is more golden, I think, Copper Charge. So that's the one I'm gonna use. Now I'm just gonna take my blending brush and I'm gonna use this lighter shade. Apply it on my eyelid only, on top of Champagne Eyes to Mesmerize. Blending it a little bit out, but not much, because I have enough coverage there. Love it. So now I'm gonna take the other shade on a palette, the second one, and I'm gonna go I'm gonna blend these two together. And I'm gonna start to blend this one out already. So this one I'm just blending with the first shade and just bringing it outwards towards my eyebrows. And as well this one I'm gonna apply on my lower lash line. And then I will take a darker shade, this one, my pencil brush, and I'm gonna use it as a liner. I'm applying it close to my lash line, prepping this area for the pencil liner, which I'm gonna use after. So I'm just making this area a little bit darker. And then you do the same with the second eye. And when it's all done, I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury duo liner in Exaggerize. That's a new one, Hollywood Exaggerize duo liner. The lighter shade I'm applying in the corner of my eyes just to make it brighter instead of eyeshadows. I apply it directly into my corners and nowhere else. Then I'm taking the black side, the dark side of the pencil, and I'm drawing a line, like I'm doing a flick. And on one of those lessons there was a one tip: do it with your eyes open. I'm so used to do it with my eyes closed, so I'm trying to control it. I'm trying to open them, especially when you do the flick. Obviously not when you do the whole line, it's not very comfortable, but when you do the tick, just keep your eyes open. After that, with a pencil brush, I just smudge it because I didn't want it eyeliner to be very nice and straight. I want it to be like a smoky liner, so I smoke it with my pencil brush, with my smudge brush. I wanted to give my eyes the smoky look, not this straight line, feline look. And if you've done something incorrect, just take a makeup cotton bud and fix it. Another tip from lessons, like if a dry cotton bud can't remove it, use fixating spray and it will help you because it will wet it and you will get rid of anything what you don't need. Next step, I'm using the same black liner of the duo on my waterline to give my eyes even deeper look and prepare my lashes so my lashes look nice and dark. And after it's done, I'm gonna use mascara. For mascara, I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2. I think pretty much every makeup artist is gonna recommend you this mascara. It's tricky to use. If you will read reviews, a lot of people will be complaining that it clogs, and it does. But you just don't need to be scared of it because brush does the magic. It separates every lash. Your lashes look so nice, so long, and it actually smudge proof. At least for me, it does the trick, and usually all mascaras do smudge on my eyes and this one doesn't. Then of course I'm gonna set up everything with magic powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I apply it everywhere. It's very translucent. It's in the shade Fair, but it's very translucent. You can barely see it, and it still doesn't cover this nice glowy look you've got. It just sets it up a little bit. For the next step, I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Cheek in the shade Pillow Talk, and I just apply it straight, like on my cheekbones, like under my cheekbones. Don't blend it yet. I do it with my MAC bigger blending brush, a little bit on my forehead, just to define it. Same on my jawline and a little bit on my nose. Not much, whatever is left on the shade. Then I'm taking the Dior palette and I use bronzer. Bronzer I use a little bit under where I used the cheek to cheek before, dark shade of cheek to cheek. Then I take my other brush, whatever, a little bit bigger, and then I just blend everything in, blend everything together until it all blends out nicely as I like it. And of course, after it's all done, lips left. For lips, I'm gonna use Victoria Beckham eyeliner in shade 03. It's a little bit like with the pinky undertone. It's very nice lip pencil. It's quite long lasting and I do really like the shades and the texture of it. It's quite nice and soft. Definitely use a lip liner because after your lipstick or lip gloss are eaten, lip liner stays for longer. That's why fill in not just the edges but fill in the full lip. And when my lip cheat, like lip liner, is done, on top of it I will be using Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss in Red Vixen, and I'm gonna apply just a little bit, then a little bit on top of this little bit until I will get the shade I like. Yeah, so that's it. My that's it. My Valentine's Day look is finished. As an evening look, that's definitely something I wouldn't do for a daytime, but it's Valentine's Day. I wanted my lips to be a bit brighter as well. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.